This position is similar to the last one, but we get a different feed from our opponent. I'm on cross sides top with my harness. This time as I go to pull his elbow across his body, he's gonna drop his wrist. His thumb's gonna point down to the ground. We call this the armpit slide, and you'll see why. As I go to pull, boom, his elbow comes down. So now I'm gonna pull him up and plant on his head. I'm gonna now orbit north-south. So I'm gonna come around, boom, and I'm gonna pull this arm out. From here, I'm gonna take my back knee and come up onto his rib. The slide comes here. Notice my shin. It slides into my opponent's armpit. I'm underneath it, hooking it. Now I'm gonna plant out with this arm, slide over the top, and extend. The key here is that I keep my body onto him. I really don't want to fall back. I prefer not to fall forward. I want to stay right here and extend those hips. Let's say I don't get that neck pressure on the arm fast enough and he drops his thumb to the floor. We're going to do one, I call it sliding into home plate. Okay? So I'm right here. I get Dave. I pull it up, but his arm goes down like this. Okay, so I have the tricep, that's good, but I don't have any tension on his arm. I have no intended lean. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put my hand on his head, boom, and I'm gonna work around his body. So I'm gonna spin to here. I'm gonna grab his leg, and I'm gonna pull his arm out, and I'm gonna put my shin right on his rib. But here's what's important. Notice, my shin's perpendicular now. I'm gonna slide, boom, right into home plate. My shin is in his armpit, my other leg's across his face. Now some guys really like to fall back, okay? But again, to me that defeats the purpose of a position. If I sit back like this, there's a window where he can suck his elbow through or do whatever. I hate that, probably because I'm a slow guy and I miss it. So let's go back. I want to keep him paperweighted the whole time. So as I pull it through, this shin goes here and then watch the revolution. It goes from here to, boom. My toe is pulled back, I'm underneath his armpit. This leg's back so you guys can see this. And there's tension. I'm parking the car in his armpit. Okay, we talked about parking the car. There's some tension there. I'm gonna step over, I'm gonna look right at Chris, I'm gonna push my tummy forward. Okay, I'm not gonna sit back, I'm gonna droop on him. Okay, they always called me big boned and husky in school. Might as well celebrate it. Okay, if Dave pulls the elbow out, that's fine. I can sit right here and then slide right back, boom, and be cross sides top. Drop your thumb. Good. So I'm gonna push his head, I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna grab here and pull, step. At this point, I'm gonna slide here. Okay, see where my hip is? I'm on my side. My leg's here. I'm gonna grab, pull over here. I'm gonna grab my lapel. I don't wanna be down here. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna look back and raise my tummy, boom.
Okay.
But I'm pinching here, boom. Right? But look where my tummy's going. I don't wanna be this way.
Okay.
I wanna be kind of bleeding diagonal.
Okay.
Okay? Hang tough, don't move from your spot, but I want to show you something. I'm going to talk to it, but Eric's the one who does it magically. I mean, he really does it a beautiful job. He has very fluid hips. But the issue is when we get, and it's a little awkward because we don't like this altitude thing usually, when our shin is on him, I want to slide that shin this way. You're pinning, like going straight down, and you're going to take it that way. So my shin should be pointing right at Carlos. That's what the motion looks like. But it's an awkward, it doesn't feel so comfortable. So notice right now, his shin is pointing straight down. He's gonna impale me, but he slides. See how that shifted through? See where his butt is? Now, he just, yes. He's really, like he's diagonal across me, right? But what he's doing is he's pinching his knees, and even if I, like, stay there, even if I go forward, he's just gonna go forward and tap me out. If I sit here and drop him back, he's gonna go back. If I go back, look, as long as he stays connected to my tricep, it's all good.